Hi all, today we will talk about while loop in Python. So while loop is similar to for loop in nature. While loop is also used to iterate. The difference is in for loop we need to provide an iterable, whereas in while loop we need to provide a condition. Till the condition holds true, while loop will continue execution. As soon as the condition becomes false, while loop will stop the execution. In case the provided condition holds true forever, then while loop execution will continue for infinite time. In such cases, we need to press Ctrl C to stop the execution. In case of for loop, once it reached to an iterator length, it will stop execution. In simple terms, iterable means anything which has more than one element in it. So we can consider all those things as an iterable. Hence, length of those elements will be greater than 1. These iterables can be anything like a list, a dictionary, columns of data frame, rows of a data frame, anything. Generalized use case of for loop and while loop will be like to multiply every element of a list by 2, get median value of each column of a data frame, remove element from specific position, add different number of elements to a list. Here you might have a confusion that when to use which loop. So there is no standard rule, no thumb rule to apply any kind of loop. You can use whichever loop seems suitable to you. If you know exact times the iteration should run, such that how many times a loop should run, then go for loop. And if you don't know exact times the iteration should run, such that how many times a loop should run, in that case, go for a while loop. Syntax. So syntax is while some condition holds true, do some operation, and over here in this while loop we have single line statement as well, like while some condition holds true, do some operation. But it is similar to if else condition, that if we have multiple statement, multiple lines and complex operation, then this single line while loop won't be useful. So the single line while loop will be useful only in the case of single statement with simple operation. This was about theoretical part of while loop. Now let's see practical part. So over here, this is an example number 1 where I have defined I equal to 21. Then this is the statement of while loop. So while I is less than 100, increase the value of I by 1 and then print I. Over here, I less than 100 is a condition which needs to be holds true for while loop to continue execution. As soon as this condition holds false, the execution of while loop will be stopped. So let's execute this statement. As you can see that our initial value of I was 21. Then it has come to over here like while I is less than 100, it means 21 is less than 100. So increase the value by 1. So it will be 22 and then print I. So it will be 22. Similar way again 22 will come over here. Then 22 is less than 100. Increase the value by 1. So it will be 23 and then print 23. So it will be like this till I got the value of 100. So as soon as I has got the value of 100, it is no longer less than 100 and hence the execution of while loop has been stopped. As I have mentioned that if any condition holds true forever, in that case while loop execute infinite times. So over here I is equal to 21 and the condition is while I is greater than 20, so which is already greater than 20. So as soon as I execute this statement, you can see that it is continue to run, and in that case I need to press Ctrl C to stop the execution. So over here you can see that keyboard interrupt. So as this condition I is greater than 20 holds true forever, because our initial value of I equal to 21, while loop will execute infinite number of times. Then we have example number 2. Over here again I has got the value of 21, and till I is greater than 3 we will reduce the value of I by 1. So it will start with 20, because over here is 21 greater than 3 years, then reduce the value by 1, so it will be 20 and then print I. So 20 over here. Then over here, it is the example number of 3 with if else condition, like I equal to 0, and while I is less than 100, increase the value of I by 1. And if the value of I is divisible by 2, sorry, it's not divisible by 2, then print that ith value is an odd number. Let's execute it. You can see that 63 is the odd number, 69 is the odd number, and 99 is the odd number. Likewise. Again, this is another example. Example number 4, we have list of 10 elements from number 1 to 10. And what we are doing over here is, while list has some number of elements in it, means while the list is not empty, remove each and every element of that list starting from last position. So let's execute this statement, and you can see that 1 to 9, 1 to 8, and then we have this empty list. As I have mentioned, we have single line statement of while loop as well. So over here, this I equal to 21. So while I is less than 100, increase the value by 1 and print I. As I have mentioned, that this single line while loop will be useful for simple operation and for single line statement only. In case we have complex scenario, complex statement with multiple lines, in those case this while loop won't be useful. Okay, in that case it will show invalid syntax. Yeah, like this. So like similar to if else condition, similar to for loop, we have n number of variations in while loop as well. Hence keep practicing, keep learning till the time. Thank you everyone for watching this video.